This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 18th of December. I'm Michael Groff. Don't bore us, just get to the chorus. So, okay, dry conditions, temperatures well above average, approaching record highs today, tomorrow, possibly even on Friday. And then a very gradual downtrend in high temperatures should take place this weekend. And as we move into next week, just in time for Christmas, question is, will we see a white Christmas across northern Arizona? Will we see any precipitation at all? Not only for Christmas, but for the rest of the year. We'll talk about that and everything else, too, as we dive on in and discuss. First, the almanac from yesterday. 72 degrees the afternoon high, 45 the morning low, 65 and 45 are the averages for this time of year. And we are way behind on rainfall and no real signs that we're going to see any rain anytime soon. And speaking of that, we're at 4.54 inches for the year 2024. And assuming we finish with that total, which is fairly likely right now, we would finish at the 23rd driest year on record, sandwiched right between 1975 and 2011 with 4.54 inches of rain. So yeah, as dry as it has been, and we are currently sitting at 118 consecutive days without measurable rain in Phoenix officially. Our last measurable rain at Sky Harbor International Airport occurred on the 22nd of August. So it has been quite a long time. Despite that, this has not been the driest year. That distinction is still held by 2002 and 1956. So, but nonetheless, it is very dry. Fortunately, the watersheds remain in decent shape across Arizona, but they will continue to deplete as we see no real meaningful precipitation anytime soon. All right, as we take a look outside right now, here just after 9 o'clock, we've got sunny sky. We've got 52 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points 25, humidity 35%, light wind, barometer rising. Satellite picture out here across the west, same old story. High pressure in control here across the southwest. The main storm track remains to the north of us. And so as a result, it's severe clear here across Arizona. Now, from time to time, we will see high clouds moving across the state, but not today. The watch warning map, if you want to find some snow, well, you have to go way up to the north across parts of Montana, maybe the Sawtooth Mountains of Idaho, and into the northern plains, the Dakotas. We've got winter storm watches, warnings, and winter weather advisories up there. Grand Forks, North Dakota, for example, under a winter storm watch. And that goes into effect later this evening and through tomorrow. So we do expect some snowflakes up there and some wintry conditions. And it's cold. I mean, last I saw was 5 degrees in Grand Forks, North Dakota this morning. Single digits across the Dakotas, the teens as well. So it's cold. It feels like winter there, but not here. Convective outlook for today, there's that little sliver of a marginal risk for severe storms, level 1 out of 5 across parts of Tennessee. But by the time you watch this, that severe threat will have ended. As that band of showers and thunderstorms continues to move to the east, we will see some thunder across the southeast U.S., but severe weather after that will no longer be anticipated. Precipitation outlook, this is valid through Christmas morning, and no rain expected here in the valley and not much statewide. We may see a few raindrops or a snowflake across northern Arizona. That's going to be about it, as, again, this incredibly dry weather pattern just rolls on, and we'll talk about why that is, the particulars on it right now as we dive on in. Take a look at it. We look at those models here. Here we go. This is the GFS. The Global Forecasting System, that's the American model. This is the 06Z run. It's valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. High pressure remains in control across much of the west and the plain states with all the action up to the north. And so what it means for us down at the surface for the rest of the day today, how about sunny sky and warm? How warm? Well, near record highs or record-breaking highs in some cases, highs upper 70s and low 80s. The record high in Phoenix for today, 79 degrees. We are expected to exceed that. Highs anywhere from 78 to 82 here officially today. And we should see a few record highs falling by the wayside. For tonight, clear sky, dry air will cool off to the 40s for the most part, low 50s for the urban core, so a bit above where we ought to be for this time of year. And then tomorrow, it's more the same, sunny, very warm, highs upper 70s and low 80s. We're going with a range of 77 to 81 for tomorrow. Friday, it's basically the same. Highs near 80, the sky mostly sunny, the air remains very dry, and going into the weekend, yes, a few passing clouds, but otherwise, the only change in the weather is that temperatures will drop down a couple of degrees. I'd say highs mid to upper 70s with continued dry conditions. Same story Sunday. Monday might be a small increase in the number of high clouds, but other than that, we're still dry with high temperatures generally in the mid 70s. Same story for Tuesday. This is Christmas Eve. And it looks like it will be smooth sailing for Santa to come on down the chimney later on Christmas Eve. In the overnight hours, no rain to speak of around here. All the precipitation will be confined from the central California coast up into the Great Basin and the Pacific Northwest, some of the intermountain regions there, but nothing for us around here. Let's keep going. A week from today, this is Christmas Day. There is a little short wave that's depicted by the GFS to come on through here, and we have seen, a solution kind of more or less involving this over the last several runs, actually over the last few days, kind of a pivot back and forth. But let's just take this at face value. It's a weak little short wave, not much moisture nor dynamics involved in it. And at best, we could see some widely scattered light showers across northern Arizona, maybe a few snowflakes, maybe some light rain someplace in the central and northern part of the state. It wouldn't even be anything to hamper travel. You're headed to grandma's house for Christmas, okay? It's not going to do anything to slow you down, really. But something that we'll watch for. Most of our ensemble guidance doesn't really show this amounting to anything. For us here in southern Arizona, this would be some clouds, a light breeze maybe. High temperatures would fall back to around 70, but that's still above seasonal averages. The average high in Phoenix on Christmas Day, 65 degrees. So, yeah, not really much meaningful impact from that system, even at the best case scenario for it. And many members in the ensemble guidance in both the GFS and European keep us dry next week, especially in the European ensemble. So not going to worry about that system too much, but boy, we'd sure like to see something for Christmas. But I just don't see that in the cards here. Going out 10 days. This is Friday, the 27th. And again, we've got troughing out here across the west, but mainly to the north and east of Arizona. Temperatures would be down a bit in this scenario, highs closer to average maybe, but still probably holding a couple of degrees above those seasonal norms, somewhere in the upper 60s, maybe low 70s. And again, generally dry conditions. Yes, there could be a passing shower or two across northern Arizona, closer to the Four Corners and maybe up into the Rockies and the Intermountain West. But in that scenario, nothing much around here. All right, let's look at rainfall for Phoenix. This goes out through the new year, through January 1st of 2025. The ensemble mean has actually come up a little bit to around 1/4 inch. And that's because some of these members are indicating a little bit more of a robust rainfall outcome, but quite a few members show nothing at all for the rest of the year. And that, given the weather pattern we've had, appears to be the most likely outcome. European ensemble is extraordinarily dry. You got 51 members here, and how many of them show rain for Phoenix through the rest of the year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not looking good for the home team here on this one, boys. All right, and then as we go out to temperatures off the national blend of models, obviously, we're very warm today, tomorrow, and Friday. Each day, highs 80 plus. And then we'll lower it a bit as we go into the weekend and next week. But still, again, taking this at face value, high temperatures remain above average all the way through and beyond Christmas. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is due back here tomorrow morning. Should you happen to enjoy these videos, then be sure to subscribe, like, share, click that notification bell, leave those comments, questions, and suggestions. Assuming you really like what we do here, then click that thanks icon below the video. Here on YouTube, make those monetary contributions, or you can donate directly via PayPal. gruffshow@gmail.com is that PayPal address. It's GROFFshow@gmail.com for PayPal. The executive producer of the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion is my one and only, the sweetest of all time, the Asian sensation and proprietor of sweetchildaz.com.org and the Facebook page of the same name. It's Sweet Child Arizona talking about my Michelle. Check her out. Check out her blogs, videos, everything Michelle related and tangentially Adriana related. It's all linked up down there in the description. And of course, something else, you can check out our streaming station. That's not only Michelle related, that's Michelle and Mike related. Again, also linked up in the description, or you can go to kmgx.com and listen to that directly. It's the most chaotic mix of music you'll ever hear. And of course, we always give you a sample of what you'll hear, but only a sample because otherwise we get demonetized. So if you tune into KMGX, you'll hear stuff like this. There you go. That's that. All right. Thank you so much for watching, all of your continued support. It is so greatly appreciated. Please be safe. Stay cool, stay hydrated out there for today, and have yourselves a beautiful rest of your Wednesday.